Shalom, 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 Israel. It's your King and Shepherd, KD, coming with another message of daily edification, brought to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Peace and salutations to you, Royal House of David. Today, our lesson is going to come out of the Proverbs. All right. I just want to talk about the contrast because the kingdom is pretty much built on that. All right. Let me get a definition of contrast. All right. Yeah, the state of being strikingly different from something else in juxtaposed position or close association. All right. It's like basically polar opposites, man. All right. Polar opposites. You know, you got hot, you got cold. You got tall, you got short. You got fat, you got skinny. Right. So those are contrasts. So when it comes to these scriptures, right, and the kingdom, there's a contrast in that. Right. And you got to figure out where you stand with that. See, let me get a precept. I'm gonna open up with this, and then we're gonna take it off top. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 12, verse 24. It says, "The hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute." So that's a contrast. What's the contrast? Well, all right. If you want to bear rule in the kingdom, right? All right. We got leadership here, right? We got leadership right now at a very small level. We got the three columns. We got I had to call it DCNC. I couldn't remember the name of the third unit. It's El Zoroa. Yeah. Yeah, they picked a real good one with that one. Is Zoroa Shel Ha Eloah. Yeah, try saying that 10 times. Zoroa Shel Ha Eloah. I would have never figured that one out, right? Then you got El Lachims of Hall, and then you got El Gabor Gadon. Those are the three columns we have here, the three units, all right? Each one with about 20 men in each, all right? You know, we have me, we got the DG, we got the DC now, and then right next to him we got the XO, which is chieftain, and then we got the three captains, three lieutenants, and then on down the line, right? So we also have, as far as governmental affairs, all right, we're going to have the shepherds and the principal men, which we tried that already and it failed miserably. We went out of turn. So now we just waiting until it's that time. And then those are going to be the shepherds that are going to oversee Israel. All right. And we're going to sit on the thrones. All right. It's going to be 12. It's going to be 12. And we're going to sit there and we're going to judge the house of Israel. Now, how do you get to do that? Well, you got to be diligent. You got to have a diligent hand. All right. This is why we have no time for loafers and bullshitters. We have no time for people muddying up the water, being in here, not committed. All right. You got to do whatever you got to do. You got to take your lumps and you got to stay in the right spirit. This is how the Most High shakes the house of Israel. All right. He shakes the house of Israel by testing your commitment, by putting you through various trials. All right. Various circumstances that try your faith and your patience. And if you don't go through it with the right spirit, your ass going to get shook. Yahushua said, "Blessed is he that is not offended in me. See, even you look at John the Baptist. When John the Baptist got arrested, he totally lost it, man. He's like, what am I doing in jail? All the hard work and everything I've been doing? That's why Yahweh said, blessed is he that is not offended in me. He like, John, gotta die. That's it. Yeah. Thank you for your service. All right. But that does not negate you from having things happen to you. That does not negate you from hard times and struggle. That's why Yahweh told him, he said, his servants that came to Yahweh, he said, go back and tell John, the lame walk, the blind receive their sight, and the dead are raised. All right, I'm out here working, okay? No time for you crying and whining. You finna get your head cut off. I know it's fucked up, but that's what's getting ready to happen to you. Because, see, John looking at Yahweh like, how dare you? He had no idea that the fate that was waiting Yahweh, man. Yahweh died the most gruesome death known to man. And they dragged the shit out. So he like, John, you finna get your head cut off, all right? That's bad, but they ain't finna strip you down naked, put a crown of thorns on your head, all right? Whoop your ass real good. You ain't getting none of that. Nailed to the cross and be hanging up there. You didn't get that. Your death was quick and painless compared to the one I'm finna get. John suffered for a good maybe couple of minutes. And I ain't saying, hey man, they sawed his neck off. It wasn't quick. They sawed it like a rabbit, right? So he paid the cost for that. But look, man, everybody had to drink their cup. That's how the Most High test you, all right? But you got to be diligent in that. Now, let me tell y'all something, man. They started poking me, all right? Y'all can't see it. They started poking me, all right? So, all praises for that. That means in due time, they finna pull this thing out of my chest, all right? All praises for that. They can stitch me up, and that's it. But let me tell y'all something, man. That shit hurt, man. And there's 2 fat-ass needles. They got to jam it in your arm, and then they got to jam another one. And you got to sit there for 2 hours with that shit stinging the fuck out of your ass while they drain your blood. That shit hurt, man. All right? Fuck it. That's my lot. That's my cup. I'm doing it. And I ain't complaining either. Bring that shit on so we can get this shit over with. However long I got to do it, so however long I got to do it. Now I'm getting pierced. This don't hurt. All they do is they hook it up. There's two lines. They screw it on, and then the blood comes out like that. But now the shit is intensifying. I had to get 2 operations to get this shit done. They had to cut my arm open twice. All right? So now that that's done, I'm getting pierced now. The blood is still going. So everybody got a cup to drink, man. Everybody. All right? But he said, the hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute. So when you are diligent, no matter what's going on your job, no matter what's going on in your family, no matter what's going on in your neighborhood, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter about your health, no matter about none of that shit, man, you can't let nothing stop you. You got to be diligent in all of that, man. And you can't let nobody get in the way, all right, and block you. See, the haters come out right at the end. They come out right at the end. That's why they have to be neutralized and eliminated, right? Fuck that. They've come too damn far. Y'all know how long we've been on this, man? It's 2024 now. 2024. Been rolling since 2018. That's 6 years, okay? 6 years. And we rolling steady, all right? We not quitting, all right? But the thing is, if you're going to be diligent, all right, you got to remain diligent no matter what. Look, I've been coughing, man. I've been coughing my ass off, and it's a dry cough. And it hurts because it just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going to the point where I cough so much, the room starts spinning, you know? So I got to take Robitussin and some cough medicine and shit. You know, Mahir make me this little tea thing with it's got some turmeric, ginger, lemons, oranges, and a couple of shots of Little Wayne's rum, which is quite tasty. Thawada Yahad, got that little batch from your hot, it's good either straight, but we put it in a little drink, man. And then guess what? And then I take some Robitussin, and then it kind of calms down the coughing. Cause man, all right. But look, fuck it, man. I don't care. I don't care where I gotta get stuck. I don't care about none of that shit. Like in this body, all right. Look, you're gonna either be diligent and be in rulership, or you're gonna be slowful and be under tribute. That's it. Now, all of those that accepted Yahweh Shai right now, all of y'all in this body, that's why it's such a small remnant, right? Because not everybody was willing to do that, right? Not everybody was willing to do that. I'm trying to remember, roughly paraphrasing, it was I forgot his name. Not Thomas Edison, one of these old Japhites back in the day. It'll come to me later, but he said, a patriot in the beginning is hated and scorned and laughed at and rejected, all right? But later on, when his cause starts to work, all right, then everybody loves him and joins him, because then it costs nothing to be a patriot, all right? So I'm a patriot for Israel, and I'm a patriot in every respect. I'm going to tell you why. Nobody was teaching this law of liberty. Everybody under the law of Moses. So I had to take the scorn, the rejection, getting laughed at, getting called crazy, all of that by myself till y'all came along. And then y'all joined the party to where y'all had to, you know what I'm saying, be scorned and laughed at by your family. Some of y'all mamas in here talking that shit. Daddies, brothers, nephews, friends, you know what I mean? But you just kept pressing. So you gotta remain diligent. Don't quit now. Don't quit now, man. All right? The hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute. Now, everybody that was laughing at you, talking that shit, once that turn up come, all right, we got ours. And it ain't never coming back again for all eternity. Think about that. We finna get something that the Most High ain't finna issue to nobody else ever. 2 trillion years from now, they still ain't gonna get a chance at it. Because we chose him first. And the Most High remembers those that chose him. But that does not negate the fact that he gonna test us and try us as gold is tried in the fire. That's why you having a hard time. That's why your kids is acting up. That's why your mama fucking with you all the time. That's why you want a job and they fuck with you all the time. That's why. That's why, you having problems with your car and shit. And you caught between rent and getting the motherfucking car fixed. All that's the fire, man. All that's the fire. But you gotta push through that shit, man. See, in this body, you either pushing or you falling, man. So me, I'm gonna push. I'm gonna keep pushing that line. I'm gonna keep my hand on that plow. That Luke 9:62. That's our creed, man. That's our creed. All right. So we don't quit nothing around here. Only way I quit is if I'm dead. I can't push nothing if I'm dead. As long as there's breath in my lungs, I don't care. I'm going to push the plow coughing, sneezing, spitting up cold, headache, all of that. I ain't quitting. Because, see, I know what I get if I quit. Don't get nothing. All I got to do is keep going. Now, I don't care how long it takes, and you should do the same thing, all right? Enough of me yapping, all right? Enough of me yapping. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 12, starting at verse 1. This is the contrast of the upright and the wicked. Now, these are basic principles for you to stay on your square, all right? I want y'all to listen real good. Pretty self-explanatory, okay? Yeah, man. Hold on, y'all. Let me give me a little piece of gum and shit. I'm on the peppermints now, y'all. Got some grape, and I'm on the peppermint. I've been chewing on this damn. Ooh. Yeah, y'all. I don't know what it is when they take that blood and they'll take it all your body, man. Feel like somebody got a knife in your damn shoulder. Hold on a minute. right? See, did some good shit. Help my throat too. All right. Now, Proverbs chapter 12, verse 1. Contrast the upright and the wicked. These are principles. Listen to them. Whoso loveth instruction loves knowledge, but he that hate reproof is brutish. Means you're a fucking idiot. If somebody try to tell you something to help you, and you want to neglect that, you want to turn into a nigga, then you're brutish. Let me get a translation comparison. It says, New Living Translation, to learn you must love discipline. It is stupid to hate correction. It's stupid. Because if somebody love you and they're trying to correct you, that means they have your best interest at heart. All right? Verse 2, a good man obtaineth favor of the Lord, but a man of wicked devices will he condemn. Most High can't do nothing with you if you're hard-headed and don't want to fucking listen. Verse 3, a man shall not be established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous shall not be moved. See, you're not going to be established by wickedness. You think that by doing wicked ass shit, you know, it only lasts for a little while, and then the Most High, that's why the Bible says, and what is that, Psalms 1, the ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. When you wicked, the Most High dries your shit out, and that's it, blows you away. So this is why you can't be found being wicked and being a nigger, okay? Verse 4, a virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones. That go to you women, you aquaf, all right? You either going to love your husbands the way the Most High say, or he gonna get your ass too. That what happened to Pablo. See, Pablo was a fucking piece of shit, man. All right? Her fall was so hard and so fast, it was ridiculous. All you had to do was the right thing. The Most High had blessed her tremendously. All right? But wanted to play games and try to get over. All right? Had a good husband. Was with Ognilly, Captain Noah, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. You know? He had taken up position with her. That's what this is. Some of y'all in here, man. If you still in here, and you are, some of y'all in here, some of you aquas that like to play these games and shit, it's going to cost you. Look, if you got a king, love him. All right? If he doing right by you, love him. Quit trying to be slick and do little slick nigga shit. You're going to get your ass in trouble. All right? A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones. I mean, he can't stand looking at you. You're always doing something, you know? Verse 5. The thoughts of the righteous are right, but the counsels of the wicked are deceit. Always behind the scenes, you know? See, that's how you know when you're getting wise counsel. It's going to come from the scriptures, all right? And if it don't, even when they try to pass it off on you, you're going to feel some kind of way about it. It's not going to make sense. You're going to be like, no, that don't sound right. Don't ignore that. Check it out. Get wise counsel from somebody. All right. Verse 6. The words of the wicked are to lie in wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright shall deliver them. See, when you upright and you talk this good shit, Most High gonna deliver you. When you get in a pinch, you keep giving them the glory, man. You keep praising them in your spirit, because you know he ain't finna leave you there. Just because you there, that don't mean he gonna leave you there, okay? He want to see how you handle it. That's all. Because see, what some of y'all do, y'all be in a pinch, and then you lose heart, and then he deliver you anyway. Then you're like, oh, praises. No, man, I mean, fuck you on one end, man, because you losing that faith, man. He want to see you have that faith when everything is fucked up. He want to see you have that faith when your money's low and everything. I done seen the Most High just bring money on people, man, just like it ain't shit. Then all of a sudden they happy. Nah. See, he looked out for you though, cause you elect. But look, man, you gotta holster that shit, because people are watching you, man. You claiming Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Now I ain't saying you gotta go out here running all around the block and yelling his name or nothing, but I'm talking about to yourself. You gotta be true to yourself. All right. Yeah, shit, I'm on my last few dollars, god damn it. But now all I gotta do is wait. The Most High, I don't know where he gonna send it from, but he gonna send me some help. He ain't finna let me go down like this, man. And guess what? Before long, man, people get shit in the mail. Somebody come by. You just don't know. But quit trying to put the Most High in a box, all right? Verse 7. The wicked are overthrown and are not, but the house of the righteous shall stand. A man shall be condemned according to his wisdom, but he that is of a perverse heart shall be despised. We get a translation comparison. New Living Translation comparison, Proverbs 12:8. A sensible person wins admiration, but a warped mind is despised. A warped mind, you know, that's a motherfucker that just see shit all fucked up. Their view of things is worldly and fucked up, you know, and it ain't nothing you could do for them, you know. Verse 9. He that is despised and hath a servant is better than he that honoreth himself and lacketh bread. Yeah, translation comparison. Better to be an ordinary person with a servant than to be self-important but have no food. Man, what is the profit of man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? All right, look at verse 10. All of you pet lovers out there, I told you I love all animals. I love fucking squirrels, cats, dogs. I love all of them. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. That's why you gotta watch people, man, that's cruel to animals, taking cats and throwing them off roofs and shit, man. That shit ain't cool, man. All right? If you righteous, you regard the life of your beast. Most High love them too, man. Verse 11. Now, one thing I don't agree with, man, I ain't going that far. You know, some of these damn Japhites be taking shit too goddamn far. They be at the red light, man. They got little Binky, the little Pomeranian, you know, or the little Chihuahua. They at the red light. Well, you know, got his seatbelt here and he got his ass all in their mouth at the red light. No. Fuck all that now. No. You gonna be in order. But that motherfucker ain't driving the car. All right. Verse 11. He that tilleth his land shall be satisfied with bread, but he that follow vain persons is void of understanding. See, stay to your own and get your own, man. All right? Stay to your own and get your own. Translation comparison. A hard worker has plenty of food, but a person who chases fantasies has no sense. Work, man. The hand of the diligent shall bear rule. All right? Verse 12. The wicked desireth the net of evil men, but the root of the righteous yieldeth fruit. See, that's what that lesson was about, man, about the tower. Are you bearing any fruit? What are you doing? And I ain't talking about no fucking financial this or that. That's with it. That's if you giving with a pure heart and then you bearing fruit and you mingling them up among the elect, man, and you edifying them and everything. That's bearing the fruit. That's the fruit that the Most High looking for. All right. And are you edifying yourself? Verse 13. The wicked is snared by the transgression of his lips, but the just shall come out of trouble. That's self-explanatory. A man shall be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth, and the recompense of a man's hand shall be rendered unto him. Whatever you put in, that's what the Most High gonna pay you out, okay? The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. See, a lot of times, people can see some shit that you doing that you can't see yourself. And you got to check yourself and be like, all right, I'm not finna get offended. I'm going to listen. All right, am I doing that? Let me run a check. Am I doing that? Am I being mean? Am I being nasty? Am I being this? Am I being that? Because we can get away from ourselves. All right, I ate the water. I'm going to have to work on that. You know, I didn't realize I was drifting away. Guess what? If you can do that, then he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. That means you have wisdom. A fool's wrath is presently known, but a prudent man covereth shame. See? A fool spews all this shit out up front so he can be seen. But when you're prudent, you know how to chill. Okay? Verse 17. He that speaketh truth showeth forth righteousness, but a false witness deceit. See? When you speak truth, it shows righteousness that can't nobody come against. But when you are a false witness, you speak deceitful shit and you get caught up in your own words. Right, Ned? Verse 18, there is that speaketh like the piercings of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is health. Translation comparison. Some people make cutting remarks, but the words of the wise bring healing. All right. Verse 19, the lip of truth shall be established forever, but a lying tongue is for a moment. So you might get away with your bullshit for a minute. All right. But somebody who has lips of truth, it's going to always win out. So tell the truth, man. Verse 20, deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil, but to the counselors of peace is joy. There shall no evil happen to the just. Now, he didn't say you wasn't going to experience bad things, but what he did say is it's not going to overtake you. But the wicked shall be filled with mischief. Lying lips are abomination to the Lord, but they that deal truly are his delight. A prudent man conceals knowledge, but the heart of fools proclaims foolishness. All these dumbass things on TV now, that's all they got to talk about. Those are fools. Nothing spiritual, nothing eternal. They have a very limited conversation because it all has to do with things that are getting ready to pass away. Verse 24, bringing it on back. The hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute. So all of those in here, or not in here, that wanted to take the low road, all right, those are the ones that's going to be farming and bringing the 10% of their crops and everything, and they're going to be bringing it to those that are in rulership, us, because you got to have a rulership class and a servant class. That's why they're not waking up right now. They're going to wake up to being farmers, water purifiers, things like that, building. That's what they're going to do. And us, as we guide the nation and the kingdom, we're going to be the ones that reap the benefits of their hard work because they're reaping the benefits of our hard work. If it wasn't for us, they wouldn't have no kingdom to work for. If it wasn't for us, they wouldn't have no farmland. If it wasn't for us, all right, they wouldn't have nothing. So the least they could do is give 10% of their crops every time they yield them every year and pay that tribute to us because they were slothful. They didn't want to be up here with us, so they're going to be below serving. What Yahweh Shai say? I no longer call you servants. I call you friends, because a servant knoweth not what his master doeth. This is why they blinded. That's the servant class. Them going to be the ones out in the field, okay? That's why in Zechariah chapter 13, he said, no longer shall they wear a rough garment to deceive, and they're going to say, friend, what are these wounds in your hand? They're going to say, I got these in the house of my friends. Once they get woke up, hey, they're going to get that discipline, and they're going to be out there working. That's their lot, okay? They're not going to be in rulership. They're going to be in servitude. All these Pharisees are going to serve the crown and the throne. Verse 25, heaviness in the heart of man maketh it stoop, but a good word maketh it glad. Got to be careful what you focus on, people. All right? Translation comparison. Worry weighs a person down. An encouraging word cheers somebody up. That's the contrast, all right? Verse 27. The slothful man roasted not that which he took in hunting, but the substance of a diligent man is precious. See, they got people, man, that'll go out here, they'll hunt, they'll gather, they get, and then they'll sit there and let the shit go bad because they too damn lazy to dress the meat and do what they got to do. You know what I mean? Most High don't like no lazy ass person, man. Verse 28. In the way of righteousness is life, and in the pathway thereof is no death. If you keep pushing, man, you can't fall. That's it. If you keep pushing, you can't fall. Right? The Bible says a just man falleth 7 times, riseth up again. All right? Let me get that precept. Proverbs 24:16. For a just man falls 7 times and rises up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. So if you're one of these people that you get it hitting a hard time, you go off by yourself, you slump over, you give up and quit, then you're wicked, man. Most High been too good to you. Ain't no other way to say it. You're a punk. All right? You are a buster. You let shit drag you down. I ain't saying it ain't gonna hurt. I ain't saying that it ain't gonna knock you off your feet, but you get your ass back up, man. Lost a job, get another one. All right? People ain't treating you right, cut them loose. Deal with yourself until some real people come along. You ain't gonna get the right people in your life till you let go of the ones that you choose to keep around fucking you over. All right? So just a little words today of counsel. All right? You have to honor the contrast. All right? So push or fall. It's up to you. Which one you want to do? You want to quit like a little bitch, or do you want to keep pushing? All right? Till we get to this kingdom, no matter what, and no matter how hard it takes. We at the end. Y'all better suck it up, man. Suck it up. All right? Now, I ain't fussing. This is all love, but you got to do the work. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. All right? Catch y'all on the next video. KD out. Shalom.